Alright, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Today, we are picking up where we left off last time with Chapter 9, which is called Gallia. Apparently if you save and then turn the game off and on again, it'll tell you what the next chapter is, so now I know that. Anyway, Gallia. And we actually do get this little thing, so I could have done this last time and it would have been fine, but oh well. Now we know. Morning, Ike. May I have a moment of your time? What is it? I'm listening. Our expenses, our ability to fight, the current status of our troops, these are all things that you must know. I see. Having a grasp of that is part of the commander's job too, right? Understood. Let me hear it. Very well. Okay. I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't even quite understand this. I know that Boyd was the MVP, and I know that we recruited somebody and nobody died. Give me just a second. So we gained a total of 813 experience between everybody. We got 42 gold. We spent almost all of it. We didn't get any bonus experience? Okay, that makes sense to me. That's it. Alright, I think I've got most of it. I'll give you a report before each battle. I hope that it helps. I'm sure it will, thank you. I'm relying on you for all the details. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Commander. I will do my best. But if I have your leave, I must be going. Alright. Info. We always start here, because it seems like a good place to go. What's wrong, Soren? Preparations complete? Yes, everything's ready. You'll have only a few robes and musty books. I'm taking a bit less, but it looks as though you travel light as well. The burden of unnecessary items is something I detest. Me too. We're liking that, aren't we? What is it? You've got that worried look again. Well, it's nothing. Never mind. Everyone's really slow, aren't they? Shall I go and see what's taking them? Soren, don't worry about it. Sitting here in the morning in the sunlight helps me to understand. I'm alive. I have trustworthy friends. That's how I know I can go on. I just hope I'm not fooling myself. No, you're not. You're not. Well then, it's business as usual. I know we'll have troubles, but let us set our shoulders straight and get on with it. Understood. Ah, Ike, good morning. Morning. You alright? If I said I were, I'd be lying, but I'm doing my best. Yesterday I was so confused. Then I awoke this morning and saw the blue sky, felt the sun on my face, and I thought, I'm alive. Wow, that's crazy! Me too! I mean, go on. The sunlight was so warm. I mean, it's always warm, but for some reason it made me want to cry. Oh, Mist. It's up to us. We must live the fullest lives we can. We have to live for Mother and for Father. We mustn't dishonor their memory. So, I may think about them, and I may cry every now and then, but I'll carry on. You're right. Everything you said is right. We will carry on together. Right. Oh, sorry, I have to hurry and get ready. I'll see you later, brother. Yes, look at the time. Get a move on, will you? Okay. Hey, good morning, Ike. How are you feeling today? Yesterday's battle was a rough one, wasn't it? Hi, Oscar. Yeah, I'm sore all over. Every muscle in my body hurts. Hopefully I'll feel better after I move around for a while. I hope for the same. When I woke up, it was all I could do to get out of bed. We're truly lucky to be alive. If those two beast fighters hadn't arrived when they did, we might have all been wiped out. Yeah. Ike, I can't say I know what you're going through or how you feel, but you should try to remember everything that happened last night. The men we fought were professionals, well-trained and under the command of a cunning tactician, but not invincible. You're saying they follow certain rules, specific patterns? Yes, I see. If I can learn what they are, they become vulnerable. The next time we meet, we won't lose. Har. What? For an instant there, looking at you is like looking at Commander Grail. I'm his son. I'm supposed to look like him, aren't I? It wasn't that. It wasn't an aura or a hunch or anything like that. I don't know what to call it. It was more like the core of your character. Felt the same as his. Huh. Heh, sorry, that must have sounded pretty stupid. Oscar? Commander? From now on, when I practice, would you join me? Would be more familiar with the fighting style of the knights. Of course, if there's anything I can do to help, you need only to ask. I like how he calls himself stupid. Oh, boss, morning. Good morning, you ready to go? All set. Doesn't matter how late I go to sleep, I'm always awake before the sun rises, so I can leave whenever. I'm sorry. You know, for everything that's happened. It's all so sudden. Oh, it's nothing, but it's been rough on you, hasn't it? I could say the same to you. Can't have been easy joining a band of wanted mercenaries and fighting every day. Oh, it's not so bad. You were forced to join us by the whims of fate, not by choice. I know my father said you had a debt to repay, but he's not here anymore. If you want to leave, I won't stop you. What? Ooh, times like this. Never have any idea what I'm supposed to say. None. Darn, hold on. Yesterday, in the middle of that giant mess, you didn't give up, boss, and I knew. That is how a true man lives. So now I have to follow you, you see? I think so? That's my story, boss. So do me a favor and don't tell me to get lost. I'm good to have around. You'll see. If that's how you feel, I guess I understand. I'm counting on you. Don't let me down. Never. I wouldn't know how. Okay. And Mordecai. Ike, are you prepared? Can we depart soon? It's taking more time than I thought. Sorry for making you wait. I see. Then I will talk with you as we wait. My words, are they well? Can you understand them? Sure, no problem. I understand you. That is good. Mordecai is not so good with this language. What language do you normally use? With others of my tribe, I need no words. I say all that I must with gestures and, how do you say, growls? That sounds convenient. Yes, but our tongue does not let us talk to other tribes. That is not good. That is why we learn these modern words. I don't think that would be enough, being able to speak with only your friends, wouldn't it? It is not. If there is danger or conflict, we can use words to avoid a fighting that need not be. So using words that many can hear is good. Using words to avoid unnecessary fighting. That's one way to think about it. Mordecai is just so awesome. I like Mordecai. Support. What do we have in here? We have Ike and Soren. So, that's how much we spent. Supplies are running low. We need dried meat, fresh fruit. Ike, are you listening? Huh? Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I would never have guessed. Sorry, Soren. Look, could you run the port by me again? You're tired, Ike. You need rest. Go find a cot somewhere. You can tell? Of course, when you're not feeling well, your left eye twitches. That's odd, I never noticed. Get some sleep. I can manage things for a few hours. Well, I am pretty beat. Go. You know, Soren, you're not nearly as insensitive as the others say. Deep down, you're a big softy. Excuse me? Oh, nothing. I'm going. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Ah, yes, Soren. Then we have Titania and Reese. How are you feeling, Reese? Good. No fevers or shaking today. Thanks for asking. You know, I was just thinking about the first time we met. It was almost a year ago to this very day. Well, how do we know? What day is it? Where's the calendar? Was it really? Oh, you're right. My, time does fly. Of course, I don't remember much of the initial encounter since I was unconscious and bleeding. Oh, that's, dark. Remember that? I don't know why we didn't bring a healer with us that day. Fighting bandits without a staff? Not smart. I was lucky that I found you. Didn't usually venture that deep into the forest, but I was short on medicinal herbs. Yeah, those bandits were a rough lot. Their stomping ground was right near your village, actually. It's all coming back to me now. They were tougher than I'd thought. We took most of them out with ease, but one fled into the woods and I gave chase. Big mistake. My horse got hung up in the undergrowth and that bandit got the drop on me. At least Shinon hit him before I was killed. Gatry and Shinon were both really worried when they brought you back to my parents' house. Really? I didn't know that. Didn't think Shinon ever worried about anyone. But they stayed with me until my wounds were healed, I remember that. You know, if it wasn't for your good work, I wouldn't have been able to use an axe anymore. Really appreciate it. No, I should thank you. You convinced Grail to hire me, and now I can send money back to my parents. They're both so old, and I'm their only source of income. Your parents were very kind, especially your mother. She made that great wild berry pie. To repay their kindness, I will protect their only son no matter what. Oh, I appreciate that. Okay. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of management here, so I'll be back when this is done. Alright. I think that about covers it. The only real thing I did, I moved around a few items, nothing too... Actually, I did forget to do one thing. Now we're good. The only other thing of note I did, other than move a few items around, I did go ahead and give Reese a level up. He got HP and defense, but that's it. Well, I think he got skill too, actually. But it wasn't extremely helpful, so... He was almost there, though. There's no reason not to see what we can do. But with that, we're going to go ahead and head out. This place brings back such memories. It hasn't changed in the slightest. Titania, have you been to Gallia before? A long time ago, when I was still a Knight of Crimea. I volunteered for a military officer exchange program and spent some time studying at Gallia's royal palace. I get it now. That's why you weren't surprised when we saw the lagoons. That's right. I've missed the sea. When the setting sun strikes the water, it's almost as though the horizon itself is on fire. Now that I think about it, my father knew where that old castle was. He sure acted like someone who'd been to Gallia before. Was he here with you? Mm-hmm. And we weren't the only ones. You've been here too, Ike. What?
What?
Ike! Oh, that's Mordecai. Ike. It's Mordecai. You'd better answer him. Yeah, but we can finish our talk later after we've reached the castle. Well, that was cryptic. Right? What is it, Mordecai? Do you tire? Should we rest here? No, I think we're alright. Good. Bjork are such a weak species. A distance like this is nothing. Any Lagoos worth his claws can cross it in a single bound. Leaf. It is the truth. If you persist in this way, you will shame the king. You sound like a fool. You are my subordinate. Never speak to me in such a way. What's wrong is wrong. You are a fierce warrior, Leith, but when it comes to the Bjork, you are far too stubborn. What did you say? Come on now, both of you. Let's calm down. Mordecai? Wait. What is it? That smell on the wind. It's iron. It is the smell of weapons. The smell of Bjork. Heavily armored. Well armed. Are you sure? Yup. He's pretty sure. That's not where we're trying to go, is it? General Kotaf, I think. Crimea mercenaries have entered our area of operations. Ha, they're trapped. Call every last man, ready for battle. We stop the enemy here. Fort Titana. Also, there's a beach over there. Alright, this is fun. Black armor. They're Dayan men, alright. You're saying that some of the invasion force is still around? Dayan worms. They strut about the Gallian forest, still they own them. I won't stand for it. Grr. The castle to the south. Many Bjork are inside. They carry iron weapons. I smell them. Not good. Titania, gather everyone together. Understood. What now? What do you mean? If you hope to crush the worms, you do well to capture the ruins at the south. Since you probably want to flee, there is an escape route. We're going to fight. Oh? There are times when running has its advantages, but I don't think we'll lose here. I see. I will also fight. Good, we could use the help. Ike, everyone's here. Alright, let's go. I want you to take Mist and Rolf and retreat to the rear. Of course. I'm counting on you. Be careful. Everyone who can fight, grab a weapon. Grail mercenaries, move out. Alright, so this chapter, we have Mordecai and Leith as ally units, so I think I can, like, suggest what I want them to do, but I can't actively control them. This is a seas map, so we're trying to get down here. This guy's a Night Killer. What does that do? Increase damage against units on horseback. Alright. Level 3 Halberdier. He also drops an arm scroll, which is really good to get as many of those as we can. Let me quickly scan through here and see if there's other droppable things. Nope, just the arm scroll. So there's not too much going on here. There are some houses by the coast that we need to get to, and the only guy that can actually raid those houses is this guy right here. He's a bandit. Is a Venom Axe, which is a weapon we haven't faced before. If he hits you with that, you take poison damage at the beginning of your next, I think, 5 turns. So we need to be mindful of that. He should be the only thing we need to concern ourselves with too much. We have a few archers around. We have I think these are all Thunder Mages. Are they all Thunder Mages? Yeah, as far as I can tell, all the oh no, there's a Fire Mage and a Wind Mage right here. The Fire Mage deals increased damage to Beast Lagoos, so these two need to be wary of that. We have all of our units available here, so no reason to worry about who to bring and who not to. I do, however, want to change up the formation just a little bit. Let's rock with that. So I want Boyd to go take out the guys up on the top and have Mia and probably Ileana, or at least Ileana or Sora, maybe both of them, follow around this way. And then, actually, I don't know, we'll wing it. Let's begin the chapter. Except, let's not begin the chapter. Ike! Mist, you and Rolf clear out of here. Stay back, no matter what. No, Ike, we're going to fight with you, both of us. What? No, that's not going to happen. Be serious, Mist. The two of you can't even wield weapons. I've got this. A heal staff? Oh, I've got this.
Oh, right. Yeah, that makes way more sense.
A heal staff? I mean, I think both are accurate. Yeah, I made Reese teach me how to use it. I can heal injuries. I mean, just little ones, but still. Little ones? No, there's no way I'm letting you on this battlefield. Huh? Rolf, stop being such a brat, you little twerp. I'm going to fight too. I'm good with the bow. Really? That's news to me. Is that the best lie you could come up with? It's no lie. That's right, he's not lying. Of course he is. Boyd is so funny, because he's right. What are you talking about, Mist? Rolf's always practicing with his bow. He's really good, aren't you? I sure am. When did you learn to use a bow? Well, let's see. I guess I just sort of picked it up naturally?
That makes sense to me.
Stop lying, you booger-eating brat. You can't just pick up a weapon and start firing away. Someone has to teach you the basics. Well, maybe I'm just a prodigy, because I learned it all myself.
That makes sense to me.
You don't know anything, Boyd. That's right. This is ridiculous. Enough, you two go back. No, we don't want to. All Rolf and I do is sit and wait and worry about all of it. We're tired of waiting. We want to fight by your side. Is that so? How about it, Rolf? Is that how you feel too? Uh-huh, no doubt. We'd rather be with you. What now, Commander? We take them with us. We're too pressed for time to sit around here bickering. At least if they're nearby, they'll be easier to protect. Are you serious? Yes, you won't regret this, Ike, I promise. I hope not. Alright, so let me just check one thing real quick. This will probably be the last thing we actually get to do this episode, so the fight will go around next time, because we have 2 new units. We're going to go with Mist first. So Mist starts out as a level 1 cleric, which is basically a healer, except with the twist later on. She joins at level 1, which I'm pretty sure I just said. That's what editing is for. So she's got 16 HP, 1 strength, 4 magic, 4 skill, 7 speed, 6 luck, 2 defense, and 7 resistance. Solid all the way around. I mean, not quite anything that you'd necessarily want to write home about, but not awful. Her growths, meanwhile, 50% HP, 35 strength, 50 magic, 25 skill, 40 speed, 60 luck, 15 defense, and 40 resistance. Now, if you know anything about healers in Fire Emblem, you're probably listening to that strength growth of 35 and thinking, wow, really? That's up there. We'll get to that. It has to do with some things later on in the game without spoiling anything. 2 major. Basically, her promotion gives her an extra set of skills.
Stabby time?
So we'll leave it at that for now. That's Mist. It's always nice to have a second healer, especially one that can defend themselves. To be completely honest, I forgot to make note of one more thing. Give me just a moment to find it in here. Yeah, so with Mist, her shortcoming, I think, is actually a relatively low magic, because her main use, even once she gets her class change and gains that extra skill, is still going to be to use staves. She's not really around to do damage. And her low magic growth makes it, or her low base magic rather, along with an okay but not great magic growth, makes it a little bit hard for her to keep up with the curve, especially early on when her values are low anyway. Like right now, she can only heal 14 damage, which is nice, but it's not much. I give her a 3 out of 5. She's solid. She does her job. She does a little bit extra if you decide to use her to the point that she gets a class change. I probably will, just because I like the idea of a second healer. But you can get away without doing it. So that's everything that I have on Mist. And now we can come over here to Rolf. He is a level 1 archer. He has bases of 5 strength, or 8. I should start with HP. I should do the same format here. 18 HP, 5 strength, no magic, 8 skill, 6 speed, 4 luck, 6 defense, 2 resistance. And his growths, in my opinion, are really good. 60% HP, 40 strength, 20 magic, 45 skill, 50 speed, 40 luck, 30 defense, 25 resistance. None of those really pop off the page, but it's everything he needs. He needs strength, he needs the skill as an archer, he needs HP so he can be a bit more beefy to magic attacks. He's not going to take too many physical attacks because most of his time he's going to spend in the back line with at least somebody in front of him. He has range, obviously, as an archer, and he joins with the special bow that only he can wield. It's definitely not the best bow in the game. I wouldn't make that kind of claim, but it helps out his early damage quite a bit with 8 might and 100% hit, as well as a small crit chance. This guy, if you decide to use him over Shinon, has everything he needs to be one of your strongest units in the game. Obviously, you'll need a little bit of help from good level ups, which you may or may not get, but most of the time you'll get enough good ones that he'll be really good for you. And as such, I actually rate him at a 4 out of 5. Yeah, basically, like I said, he does his job well. He gets everything done that he needs to. His defense is actually pretty good for a level 1, so even though he's probably going to get doubled if you leave him out in dangerous spots, he's not an automatic death. I wouldn't try to do anything other than finish fights with him right now. I wouldn't put him in a spot where he can counterattack or anything like that for that reason. Because he can get knocked off pretty easily if he gets hit like twice. But as long as you're wary of that, he's actually really helpful to use from as soon as he joins. So that's our 2 new units. And with that, let me check one more thing again. I'm probably gonna... Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and split this episode here. So, when we pick up next time, we will start the fight. Thanks everybody for watching. See you then.